Hi guys, welcome to Sustainable Stace. We're going to talk about getting ready for winter veggies in the middle of summer. If you want to know how to do that, stay tuned to find out more.
I'm Stace. For me, healthy food and sustainability are totally connected. You can grow it yourself. Nature is generous.
Hi guys, welcome back to Sustainable Stace. We're in the middle of summer, garden bed number 4 in our upper garden, and we're talking about winter veggies in the middle of summer because, as you can expect, you got to plan ahead to figure this out. This is a bed. The last time I was talking to you on the YouTube Sustainable Stace channel, we were talking about harvesting garlic in this very space. We pulled out hardneck garlic that looks beautiful now like that, ready to cure off, and some softneck garlic that we had harvested a few days earlier. So that's what the garlic looked like that came out of this bed. As you can expect, to get ready for winter veggies, we've got to plan in summer. So about a month before we harvested the garlic, I was already doing starts with seeds that we'd saved from last year. I've created 3 rows here, and 1 row each has its own irrigation line, and as you've seen on our irrigation drip video, every 30 centimeters or every foot there's a drip of water. So that's really easy to set up your rows in straight lines. It's really easy to position your plants as well, because we put 1 plant every foot or 1 plant every 2 foot, depending on how big we think it's going to be. We've lined each side of the bed with coffee sacks. You could use anything that works for you. You could use tree mulch, you could use straw, you could use cardboard, you could use shredded up newspapers, even paper feed sacks if you've got chickens or you get flour or something like that in just plain paper bags. All of that would work to just keep the weeds down and keep the moisture in. So what we've got here is a whole collection of all the veggies that our family loves to eat that do really well in the cool and colder months that we plan to harvest right through the winter, or they'll be dormant a bit over the winter and we'll harvest them again in spring. I'm working with the idea that because the sun comes from my left here, I'm going to have the shortest plants growing here, things like carrots and green onions, and the things that are tallest are going to grow at the back, like giant Swiss chard. In the middle, the bedding plants that we've started as starts that we've transplanted are things like arugula and rapini, sprouting broccoli. One of my favorites is sprouting broccoli, because you might be familiar with just big, huge heads of broccoli. Sprouting broccoli, I think, is way more forgiving. It handles cold temperature better. Rather than doing 1 big head, it does hundreds and hundreds of tiny little heads. And if you get the timing right, it'll grow a bunch of little heads before winter comes, and it'll give you a whole bunch more heads in spring when spring comes on, so it will overwinter. I've also set up this bed because I've purposely crowded the plants into the center. Once everything's up, I'll line in between the rows with straw. And if you've watched my YouTube video on how to do a portable greenhouse with PVC pipes, I'll be able to put those pipes in here and cover this whole thing with plastic or remake cloth, and again, extend the growing season and extend the productivity. So right in the middle of winter when it's coldest, when organic veggies are the most expensive, we're going to have a bountiful crop coming up right here. This has all got its own compost in it, so as soon as we finished harvesting the garlic, I took soil that I'd made. You guys could see the Sustainable Stace YouTube video on how to make your own soil, your own compost. I top dressed all of this bed once I'd harvested the garlic, put the compost down on top of it, more nutrition, more love for the soil so it can keep on growing. So if you want to learn more tips, more ideas to be hopeful, helpful, and healthy, things like winter veggies and many other ideas, check out the YouTube Sustainable Stace channel right here. Click on that and subscribe, and then each time we put out a new video, it'll come right to your inbox. And if you check out sustainablestace.com up here, you can see the blog posts and the other helpful information, lots of great photos as well. Have a great day.